Hey guys and gals, this is Sonic Arrow with a replay from Barry Badgernath in the FCM 50T Tier VIII French Premium Heavy Tank. And this is one of those that still has preferential matchmaking, I believe. It does cost 11,900 gold, but it's pretty decent, 1,000 horsepower engine, and it only weighs about 50 tons, and that's why it's called the 50T. The cannon is the 90mm DC-45. You get that on the ARL-44, starting from the ARL-44, but it's still a very good cannon. 240mm, 240 average damage, 212mm of average penetration, so that's really nice. Don't have to use too many premium rounds, and the premium rounds, if you ever do use them, are APCR, and they get, how much do they get? 259? Let me see. 259mm of penetration, so that's really nice. 0.36 accuracy, 2.3 second aim time, with a rate of fire of 8 rounds a minute. So that's very nice. We're gonna see what Barry can do with this position here. Also, 8 degrees of gun depression, 17 degrees of gun elevation. Should be okay so far. Armor-wise, it's pretty similar for the turret and the hull. 120mm thick on the front, 80mm thick on the side, and the hull gets 80mm at the rear, while the turret gets 60mm. Also, there's that pretty prominent hatch on the top that you can shoot at, but it's one of the faster heavy tanks. Let's see, 51 km/h top speed, 20 kilometers in reverse. Here we go. That's nice. Three that probably shouldn't have pushed up so far. He's in a little bit of trouble. He's in a little bit of trouble right now, and I believe Barry just tracked him there. Maybe. Oh, who's shooting there? That's interesting. Looks like the IS-3. No, he didn't exactly reverse all the way, but that's not exactly great angling from the IS-3. .400-meter view range on the FCM. Ooh, well, there we go. Took a big hit there, but it should be one more shot to take out the IS-3. 1,500 hit points with the FCM, so that's pretty good. Capable of taking a few hits. Oh, well, last known position of the IS, but they finally popped back into view just as Barry fired. But there isn't much that the 90mm cannon cannot penetrate, so... Ah, there we go. Taking out the A44. This is interesting. Very good horsepower to weight ratio, so you can get up to speed fairly quickly in the FCM. Here we go. Why isn't this IS firing? Did he just miss, maybe? The lower alpha damage may be a little bit of a problem. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Su-152. This is a French vehicle with not a lot of armor, so you still have to watch out for the large howitzer-type cannons. But not as much as you would in the AMX CDC. Ooh, well, there we go. Artillery took out the Su-152. Oh, taking a bunch of hits now. That was an interesting bounce. Looks like the Achilles fired into the front. Avoided the artillery, that's good. So there you can see the one drawback of the FCM. It's the lower alpha damage. 240 isn't that much for a Tier 8 vehicle, and ooh, well, there are some times where you wish you had that slightly bigger alpha damage, or maybe the 390 that some of the Russian vehicles get, and that way you could have potentially taken out the artillery in one shot instead of staying out in the open. But this is one of the more mobile vehicles, so you can relocate a little bit easier. Not a lot of health left, so you're gonna have to watch. Well, Barry's gonna have to watch out and see if that Achilles pops up anywhere. Putting 2 shots into this thing would probably kill it, take it out. Ah, there we go. And now there's still one more artillery hiding around somewhere, as well as that KV-4. Never mind, just the artillery left. And there he is. Oh, that's good. One more shot ought to do it. Oh, and gets hit for 3 from the OI as well. That was a first class mastery badge with a high caliber and of course the top gun for getting the 6 kills. Amount of experience earned is 1,289 points, so that's really nice. 3,404 damage done to the enemy. And we're gonna see how many shots fired. 24 shots fired, 20 hits, 17 penetrations. And the credit earnings of 86,784 credits. On a premium account, non-premium 53,597. And also bounced, what was that, 2 shots? Receiving a total damage block by armor of 150 damage. And I guess that's what you can expect from an FCM 50T. Not a lot of blocked damage with the armor, but you can get some lucky bounces. So thanks for watching. Please press that like button, leave some comments, and I will see you in future videos.